Alright, well, I'm going to try to do a quick rundown of this since I have no idea if my video was silenced. I know that I had my headset and my microphone turned on because I was making several videos, so that's really weird. But anyway, the $100,000 price target. In essence, there are so many naked shorts out there. No one knows how many there are. I'm of the personal belief it's at least 150% of the entire float of the stock has been naked shorted. There are people that theorize it is over 1,000%. I don't know about all that. It's possible, but if this were to climb up to 100,000, meaning it goes from the minuscule $33 that it's at, or 36, 37, wherever it's at, in between that area, up to 100,000. That would mean that over $50 trillion worth of AMC has exchanged hands. That this company has $50 trillion put into it. That's its market cap now, is over 50,000. And it would be, that's just off a baseline multiplication of it being around $33. And that's not even close to true, because when it goes from 33 to 34, everybody's value goes up in their stock. So there's no way to legitimately know what it would be based off any of this math, because the way a stock's value goes up, it isn't linear. So I don't want people to get fucked over because they don't understand exactly how this could get to 100K. The Wes Christian analogy where he talked about if you had a car and you printed off 9 extra titles, and now you have 10 titles but 1 car, and you sell all these titles to people, but only 1 person actually gets the car, you've got 9 other people waiting for their car. So now you have to go out and find 9 other cars that match that to give to these people, because they gave you money for this car and you didn't give them the car. Say there's only 9 of those cars in the world. You're a little bit short for supply and demand here. You don't get to negotiate. Whatever they want for that vehicle, you have to pay. So at some point, with all of the synthetic shares that have been bought up, these guys can't get them all back. So they're going to have to try to buy back what they can, where they can. And if at some point this stock climbs to, I'm not even going to throw a number out there, but it'll hit a number and it'll stall around there. That'll kind of be where it stops, because there's no more shares being sold. No one's able to buy anymore. And when it hits that point, whoever is still holding shares, the people with short positions that have to return these shares, they have to clear this debt, they're going to have to pay whatever the people set their limit at. So when you could sell AMC. AMC is worth whatever people are willing to pay for it. So if I woke up tomorrow and decided to set a limit at $100 for my shares, and someone bought it at $100, yay me. That's what I thought it was worth, and apparently someone else felt that it was valued at that too. I'm just using that as an example. So if the price is sitting at, over 100 somewhere, and you can't buy anymore anywhere, and someone with a share decides, hey, this is to me, this is worth 50,000. I'm going to put my limit at 50,000. All of a sudden, there's like 10 shares that show up on the market for 50,000, and that's the only fucking offer that's there. These guys will theoretically have to take that, because they have to pay back the loan they have. They have to deliver these shares. So that's where the 100K price target is coming from. It's a perfect storm that has to play out to where, I mean, I'm holding for you, you're holding for me, and yada yada blah. It's got to be a perfect storm for that shit to happen like that. I mean, unless there is like the AMC's been shorted 10,000%, then maybe it could run up to like close to 100,000. But if it was shorted 10,000%, it most likely would be in the fucking negatives as far as value of the stock. So yeah, so that's just what I want to get out there. I don't want any people that came in, after June because they heard 100,000 and then heard, oh wow, this thing jumped up, short squeeze thing. I don't know what that is, but I have shares. Moon 100K. It's a perfect scenario to where there is a theoretical possibility that you could get 100K, 500K, get a fucking million per share. But again, it all comes down to what these people will pay anyway, if it ends up in that scenario. So that's where the 100K shit, 500K shit is coming from. It is not, this is not going to go from 33 and stair step. You're not going to watch it fly through the hundreds, then fly through the thousands, then fly through the 10,000s, all the way up to 80, 90, 100K. That's not how this is going to work. So just want to make sure you guys are well aware of that before people, or in like mid squeeze or something, or like, nah, motherfucker, I'm going to get my 100K, and you don't, because that is literally dependent upon a lot of other people doing the same thing you're willing to do. I'm not saying that's not the case and that's not going to happen. I know that I'm going to be holding on to several of my just in case shares, just in case the opportunity comes up to where I can set a limit price. But I don't want people losing their entire investment because they didn't understand the 100K thing. And I haven't really seen anyone explaining it, so I wanted to take some time to explain it. Hopefully I was just stupid and muted my mic because it was early as fuck when I made this video. And yeah, hopefully this one turns out good. I'm going to check it this time before I upload it just to make sure. So, sorry about that. See, and you know what's crazy? I was like, I know I'm going to put 100,000 in this fucking video, and it's gonna get like over 50 views easily. That's not using 100K to get views, I promise. I just really want to explain this to people. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm trying to finish this work up.